As above, as below. Look deep into the nature, then you will understand everything. It is estimated that 8.7 million different species live on our planet, maybe even more. But only 2 million of them are currently known to us. What's out there in all that diversity is a hidden unity. Life runs on sunlight, except for few organisms that lives under the ocean. Life runs on sunlight. We run on ancient photosynthesis trapped in fossil fuel. Our research begins with this. How does this happen? When fish moves in a group, they use this collective intelligence. When fishes are moving in a group, they use this collective intelligence. And the one at the front throws vortex at the one behind them, curves around those spiral, and they flung up, saving up a lot of energy. What these researchers have done, they have designed vertical axis wind turbine, and instead of putting them kilometers away, they have packed them together. And what they found was very surprising. As soon as the first axis turns, the one behind them turns even before the wind hit them, and that they got 10 times the energy with the same area. Organism makes material in and their body because they can't heat things to an astronomical temperature. A spider takes everything that comes into its web. Fly in its web. It does chemistry in water at room temperature, at very low pressure, and create bond that is 5 times stronger than steel. Now if you look deep into the nature, an abalone shell, iridescent mother of a pearl, that material is twice as stronger than a high-tech ceramic. Those layers are composed of a simple material that is just found in seawater. By 2025, nearly a quarter of the world population could be living in places where water is scarce. There is a beetle butt in a dry desert, also known as a fog stand beetle, native to African Namibian desert. The beetle depends on fog. It basks in the fog, standing upside down on the top of a sand dune. Its back is covered with bumps that have water-loving hydrophilic structure and water-repelling slopes. As droplet fuses to form large droplets, gravity causes them to roll down to their back and into its mouth. Like always, there are questions that we blind spot them. Life uses shapes instead of chemistry. We use toxic chemicals like chromium, cadmium, even the more violent one, in our paints. Can we create color without chemistry? One of the brilliant creatures in nature create color using different layers of shape. The morpho butterfly, hummingbird, and the peacock. A peacock feather has no pigment except brown. All of the colors are created by these certain layers that are distance apart. When the light hit them, it gets bent, it gets reflected, it gets amplified to make color to blue to your eye, and even yellow. All without chemistry, just by structures. And the structure color is 4 times brighter than pigmented color.
The more we look at the microscopic details of the nature, the more we can find what they can do.
This is a lotus leaf slowed down more than 100 times.
It's clear that the water just bounces off the leaf. The water can't spread out and wet the leaf. Instead, it reforms the droplets that bounces across the leaf until they fall off.
The secret is in the macroscopic detail of the lotus leaf. Its surface is covered with tiny bumps,
Each of which is capped by a waxy layer. The caps repel water, forcing it to perch on the tips. The water droplet unable to reach its surface and roll over.
But what is surprising, the water droplets pick up dust particles from the leaf and carry off with them.
We use sanitizers to clean surfaces and extreme chemicals, but nature uses structures. Now let's get back deep into the ocean. The skin of a Galapagos shark has no bacteria on it.
This is normal fish skin and this is Galapagos shark. Galapagos shark skin is made up of thousands of dermal denticles. They are too tough that a shark's skin by itself can injure animals. All those denticles are pointed backwards, making them smooth one way and incredibly sharp on the other way.
That's a specific shape and alignment interact with water in an astounding way. Those grooved channels disrupt the flow, forcing the water to pass away from the shark's body,
significantly reducing drag and making the shark move forward. The same pattern helps shark to avoid bacteria.
A kingfisher is a bird that dives into water to catch its prey. The unique shape of its beak allows it to do while barely making a splash into the water.
The bullet train in Japan has the same design as a beak of a kingfisher. After its design got replicated, that reduces the electricity consumption by 15% and reduces the noise level by 70 decibel, it lowered down to 70 decibel, which was previously heard by 400 meters. Like the top of a bullet is designed like a mouth of a bird to reduce sonic boom.
Life has learned what works and what doesn't, and what appreciate and what lasts here. So rather than inventing it from scratch, why don't we take our clues from them? Because the best idea might not be ours. It might be already discovered.
And as always, thanks for watching.